What's up, YouTube? It's your main man, ABtheHERO, back again with another video. Well, this is a live stream, and we're gonna check something out today. This will be a quick one. It'll be a quick one. It's for the culture. You feel me? I was watching some Hornets content, and I realized that they just posted their real access series that they do, where they go behind the scenes and show you all of the stuff that happened and throughout the practices and as they travel from game to game. This most recent one was pretty much a recap in sorts of the summer league, their draft picks and all of that stuff, and so. And watching it, y'all know I love to watch the body language. There's a few cues and things that I saw in this video that I was thinking like, yo, I got to bring it to the people. I'm sure you might have seen it, but I don't know if you've seen it the way that I seen it and saw what I had saw. So we got that video queued up, and we're going to watch that today. And I'm going to give y'all the little points and things and breakdowns that I seen. So let's get into that. Let me see something. Let's get into it. Before we do that, though, let me do this because I forgot to do this yesterday. All right, boom. Let me pull this up. Before we do that, I want to show y'all this. My little nephew. This is my nephew, actually, back here in the red. You know what I'm saying? His name is Donnie. He's blind. He had a son 2 years ago, and out of nowhere, they just found out that his son is also blind as well. So his son is now in the hospital receiving cancer treatment. He got retinoblastoma, it's a cancer in the eyes or whatever. And so the cancer treatment is paid for and all of that good stuff. But what they're doing is they're asking, could some folks like just help out with some of the expenses of having to go to a whole nother city and live somewhere else, you feel me? And while they're waiting on their son to hopefully get better. So I'm gonna drop the link to that here if you want to help out with that GoFundMe. I forgot to put it in the description, but I will get that there as well. So that's if y'all want to help out with there, man. I appreciate it if you can. They'll appreciate it as well. Not asking for a lot, man. They just need a little extra help, you feel me? And if you got it, it's appreciated. Now let's get into the video. All right, so here we go. Now, some things that I want you to look for as we get started. First off, I want to say hit that like button as y'all coming in. Hit the like button as you're coming in. If you're watching the playback, hit the like button right now as well. Now, it's some things that I want you to look for in this, right? Look for who the Hornets are highlighting. Look for the people who are who they decided in one of their premier pieces of content that they do on social media, who that they had to show and they wanted to talk about. I want you to do that first, right? Look at how those people joined the team and all of that jazz as well. But one other thing, let me do this. This is the other thing that I wanted to pull up. I wanted to see this before we get into the video. Let me do this. I'm gonna show y'all one other piece of very important content that I noticed. All right. Now, on the page, on the Hornets page, when they where they posted this video originally, this is what it says. This is the description of this. Okay. Let me pull it up. Boom. Add it to the stream. Boom, boom, boom. You get in here. Now, let me see. The font is a little light, right? But we're looking at the description underneath the video. Let me see if I can. There you go. Let me see if I can blow this up for y'all, man, so the streets can see what's going on. All right, here we go. It says, expectations continue to build for the Hornets in the 2021 offseason with the additions of 2 first-round draft picks, James Bouknight, Kai Jones, as well as some new free agent and trade acquisitions. We're giving you real access to it all. Now, new free agents, trade acquisitions. To me, I said to myself, wait a minute, that's who y'all talking about, right? Because they're about to, that means to me they're giving you a sample and a preview of, in this video we're going to talk about our new free agent acquisitions, which is a big deal. They got a few. Let me see. So you must be about to talk about Kelly Oubre, Mason Plumlee, some of these other guys as your free agent acquisitions. Okay, so that's probably going to pop up in this video. And some trade, all of that stuff. So what I want to do is we're going to play. So now what I want you to do is look for the free agents who end up in the video as well. Look for the rookies and the new guys who on the summer league who get highlighted. Look for the free agents who end up in this video as well. And now watch the body language as people interact in this video as well. These are all things that we're looking for. These are all things that we're looking for. All right. Let me know. Are y'all ready? Are you ready? Because once you see it, you ain't going to be able to unsee it. Once you see it, you will not be able to unsee it. All right, let me pull this up here. Bam. Let's get it going. All right.
Man, this is surreal. You know what I'm saying? To be here, to be here.
So obviously this is James Bouknight. They're the top draft pick for them this year.
Like, I'm in the league, you know what I'm saying? This is a surreal moment. Got my man Kyle. Yes, sir. We in the building, baby. Yeah, we here.
And we got Kai Jones, the other one of the other top draft pick that they had this year.
Crazy, yeah. It's big time. I knew if I was on the board at 11, I was going to go 11. I'm super excited to be here. Charlotte was definitely my best workout. I got to meet a lot of people in and around the organization, and it really felt like home.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Man, thank you guys for taking this chance with me.
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
Well,
I'm ready for this.
good. We're excited.
So
we're
am I.
excited. It was a big night for us.
Here's the thing that I find interesting. If you listen to him and he's like, yo, thank y'all for taking this chance on me. The Hornets was my best workout. To me, that's kind of interesting to hear because for two reasons. I think if you're saying like, yo, this is the team that I worked out the best for, it means that they seen the best version of me, whereas all the other teams potentially seen the worst version of me, which is why I ended up at 11. Because with these other dudes, so which one is the anomaly? The teams who got the worst version or the team who got the best version? That's what I picked up there. Also taking his chance on me. You'll see the difference between him and Kai Jones when it comes, and I'm sure they both extremely confident cats, right? He definitely has a different swagger and the humbleness than Kai Jones, though, if you check a look.
Yeah, I know.
Man, it's an exciting feeling, you know what I mean? Coming to a city where basketball is big in North Carolina. So you come somewhere that's a hoop state and the team is on the rise. So the fans are going to be really passionate, and just having that support, I feel like it's going to push us really far.
Oh man, that's a perfect fit. I feel snug. Yes, sir. Woo, clean.
It's a clean jersey, man.
That's looking good, man.
Borrego.
Law is a dream of mine, you know, playing in the NBA and a goal. I'm a very optimistic person naturally, so I thought it would happen. But just seeing things manifest and coming to fruition like in real time is just so crazy. Being at the draft and then the next 12 hours you're here in Charlotte and I got my jersey. Michael Jordan is the owner of the team.
So one of the things that I will say, we getting PPB material. Come on now. One of the things that I always say is that I appreciate that manifestation talk. I think that when you look back on the history of the brand and you listen to LeVar talk, you get a lot of that manifestation talk as well. We bringing it together. I saw it, I believed it for many years. I was thinking about, I knew this was going to happen based on the manifestations that we put into it. So I appreciate that about Kai Jones.
You know what I mean? One of the greatest players ever, however you want to cut it, slice it. But it's a complete honor, man, just to be in this league.
Looks like you're flying through the air, huh? There you go. Oh, that's it. That's the one. That's the. Oh, yeah. Talk good it is.
They got Bouknight with that camera back there, getting that BTS. That right there showed me, man. He hype. I love people who always trying to hype their teammates up, right? You over here trying to show love. Come on, you can do. Big it up, big it up, big it up.
And you mentioned the greatest of all time is the owner, Michael Jordan. You take number 23. Did you pick it? Did they give it to you?
So I wanted to pick number 22 because that's what I wore at Texas, but a player here already had that number. And then I asked for 13, and 13 was retired. So I said, man, this must be a sign just to go at 23. And I was like, man, it would be an honor to.
That's some big britches to fill wearing that 23 on Michael Jordan's team, because Mike gonna be on his head if he's stinking it up.
Number, and I tried to take his mindset into the way that I approach the game with my fight and my passion, how serious I take the game, and the energy that I bring when I play.
From the Bahamas, 6'11", LiAngelo.
6'11". Up.
You here, baby?
Jordan, man, get that man some Jordans.
I feel like
He got on the 23. He need to be signed to Jordan immediately.
Just with the type of flair that LaMelo plays.
Okay, so right now, up to this point, the only information that we've gotten is about Kai Jones. And can y'all hear this dog? Bear. Only information we got at this point is about Kai Jones and your boy Book Knight. Now he's starting to talk about the talent and LaMelo. So remember what I wanted y'all to listen to at the beginning. Who gets highlighted in this video? It's important. Who gets highlighted in this video is very important.
With the type of swagger I bring.
If you close out first, close out under control. Then when the first drive that Nick drives at you, that's a hot closeout. And then Book's got cold. All right, here we go. Here we go. Get there, Kai. Yeah, Book. Yeah, Book.
The type of players that this team has and the type of organization this is gonna be fun to watch.
Hey, there we go. For the first time, we get to see your boy Jello. Now, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to make this full screen on this part, because this was the only thing in the whole video that was extremely concerning to me. And this is why I wanted y'all to look at the body language. Your boy Book Knight is making me scared a little bit. I don't know what you got going, Book, but let me see this. All right, watch this, because we might play this back for y'all. Here go Jello, here go Book Knight. Okay, let me loom it back. Here, you seen that. Watch those two closely.
Players that this team has and the type of organization this is gonna be fun to watch.
Good morning.
Am I tripping? Did you see? Watch it again. See, before I say it, y'all show me what you seen. Put it in the chat if you see what I seen here.
It's gonna be fun to watch.
Good morning.
Am I tripping? I might be tripping, but that right there, that little extra bump, that little extra, that seemed like something to read into. I don't know. Let me know if y'all caught that. That little bit of awkwardness now, but watch this. Watch Jello come out of there with the big smile on his face, and then watch his body language change after because sometimes folks play like that. People play like that. I'm gonna bump you and we're gonna chuck, you know what I'm saying? But look at this here. Look at this now. I could be tripping. Sometimes I trip, but look at this.
Organization this is gonna be fun to watch.
Good morning. From
That little extra bump to me seemed intentional. It seemed intentional. I'm not one to stir controversy, but it seemed intentional. They competing. That ain't competition to me. But let's keep going, because like I said, I want y'all to look at a few things with this video. Who's being highlighted, who they talk about. I told you beginning, they said they're going to talk about the free agent acquisitions, trades, and all of these things. So let's see who that is, right?
Las Vegas. I think, as you know, we're in Las Vegas for Summer League. We've had 2 games.
Yo, tune into the game tomorrow. Go ahead, man.
Up until this point, the top 2 picks for them are all we've seen being featured and highlighted, right? Because that makes sense. These are guys who are your future. These are dudes who you care about the most. Like, let's make sure we highlight y'all. Now let's keep going.
Yo, I'm about to get in my bag.
Coach Jordan, how you been feeling about Summer League so far? Your time out here in Vegas?
Yeah, it's been good. It's really, really hot. But I think that we've done a really good job of, trying to prepare you guys in a short amount of time. You guys have been doing a really good job, working hard, doing all the things we ask you to do, and trying to get you guys ready for the season and whatever comes after it.
We got the Kai Jones highlights.
Kai Jones.
We got the book night highlights. Now we got the LiAngelo Ball highlights. Now we got we ain't seen nobody. They drafted about 4 people. Free agent acquisitions all over the place. And this is who we got on camera? The dude who we let on the squad because his bro was on the team and we trying to. How many? Tell me this. What does Giannis Antetokounmpo's voice sound like? What's his mannerisms? If you was gonna make fun of Giannis, how would you do it? You don't know because you ain't never heard his voice. What's the Antetokounmpo? What his voice sound like? You don't know because you never heard his voice. The dude who got on the team for an open workout is doing media, is in your Real Access blog as you highlighting the free agents and trade acquisitions. This is a big deal, people. The NBA don't work like that. For years, people have been telling me the NBA don't work like they just ain't gonna put you in there because of clout. They just don't care because you're followers. That ain't how you get them. You gotta be able to hoop. We seen Book Night bumping Jello. Why? Somebody said it in the chat. Jello must have been cooking. Why do you care? Because Jello must have been working it. I don't claim to be a mind reader. I don't claim to be a psychic. Every now and again, I get an opportunity to tell y'all I told you so. And I take that. But I'm just saying, this to me seems like a big deal. Let's finish the video.
It made it, I guess, easier playing with them and practicing with them. It's just comfortable playing with the team. And I'm always going my hardest, and they're going to get their hardest. So we all mesh together like that.
That's a lot of talk. That's a lot of talk from somebody who might not make the. Why would you have all of that conversation if you eventually going to cut somebody? That's all I'm saying. I'm telling y'all that in the video I did yesterday, I said, yo, it's damn near, to me, a foregone conclusion. It's just a matter of time before you catch it, before they come out and say it's official. I think that this here is a hint to say, yo, it's official. Don't even worry about it. We see y'all wanting to know. Let me give y'all a little something here. It's official. My man, they put in here in the video, out of all of the sound bites, him talking about gelling with the team, how good it was to work out with them over the summer and get to know them and all of this stuff, and how that team is coming together. I have been saying to y'all that I thought that they might move my dog to the G League or something like that. I don't know anymore. I watched this, and this to me seems like, yo, you might be on the roster. That's what I catch when I look at it. Now, I could be tripping, but this is what I catch.
So far, so good. You know, the guys have played hard, and we have some veterans here as well that are getting their work.
We got the vets.
I'm extremely.
What I do is I love the fact that they said we got some veterans here as well, and they show Melo. Right, I do video. I say this all the time. Like that's one of my professions. Right, when you're taking words and you matching images to it, and you want to convey a message to people. And so when they say we've got veterans here as well, and they show Melo, it speaks to how they view him at this point. This is not a year one player. This is not a year one player. He a vet in our eyes. This the franchise. We got somebody here who we gonna build with for the future. That's what I see when I hear them do that, and I see the way that they put that clip together. Let's keep going.
I'm pumped. I'm thrilled in what I see in this young group here in Vegas. We've had a number of our guys here working out in Vegas, and I'm thankful that they're here to support these young guys and be a part of it. As you look throughout this league, not every team's doing.
Again, all of the young guys, JT Thor, the Scotty Lewis, All of the Lithuanian kid, all of the young guys on the whole squad, you could be showing as you talking about them, and they show Book Night and they show Jello. All of these they out here supporting these young dudes as they move forward and matriculate, and we thankful for it. You don't show the dudes who you don't think is going to be on the team. Do you think that Lewis is getting significant minutes this year for the Hornets? No. Do you think that the boy from Lithuania gets significant minutes for the Hornets? No. Now, why will we show Jello? Because we think he getting significant minutes. This is what I'm saying. To me, this might be this is a Easter egg. If this is not an Easter egg, if this is not them giving you the, hey, we seen it, we know y'all watching, we know a lot of y'all stressed out, we know it's the Jello sexuals out here, the Mellowholics, the new medias, we know the Airbnb fans, the whole thing. We see and we hear all of y'all. Let me give y'all a little clue here, because we can't make it official because we don't want to do all of that and all that hoopla, woo woo wah. But we're going to just show y'all a little something right here. I think that this is what you got in this video.
I'm thankful for this organization, these young men that have invested in what we're doing here.
Yeah, man.
It's simple as that to me. Umar Thomas, AB, UK in the building. That's what's happening. UK, what's up? I love London, man. If COVID had not have happened, I would have probably taken a trip over that way just to go check out the you know what I mean, go touch down in London. That was my plans, and COVID happened, and I ain't been able to get back. But I'm down with the UK, man. What? Nah, I mean, I ain't gonna go into my accent with y'all. Dallas, Texas in the building, man. Yeah, let's do that, man. Give me some shout outs where y'all tuning in from. Let me know. Am I tripping right now? Do you see it? Can you see what I'm saying? Can you put the puzzle pieces together? One of the big things that I have consistently said since I've been following this thing is that I have learned that when you get information for a reason. None of this shit is by accident. When I saw Devontae Graham with Jello on the camera, I didn't think that was a slip up. I thought that was intentional. Now, you either have positive intent or you have malice in your intent. But people at this level understand how big the business is, and you don't do things just randomly and sporadic. You don't pull out a summer league recap video and you feature your top 2 draft picks and your other guy who you have on the team who you might potentially cut here in a couple weeks, not even getting to camp. It don't make sense to do that. It don't. It's the same reason why last year the Detroit Pistons was super hesitant about having Jello on the socials. People was asking for it. Give it to us. And they did it in the first video. They had some good clips of him, and then we seeing it slow down as the training camp wore on, and then we didn't even get him in the game. That's how particular and how cautious they were being with the whole thing. So I'm telling you, you don't get this type of stuff out here for no reason. This is a sign. I'm telling you that you can wait for Mitch Kupchak to go ahead and do a press conference and tell you that Jello gonna make the roster. Or you could hear it here first. The writing on the wall is Jello time, is what the street's saying. North Carolina in the building. Do you see it? Can you hear it? Making sense of this. Hey, come on now. That's all I'm trying to do is just make a little sense of this situation. I'm from Detroit. Pistons dropped the ball on this one. The Pistons dropped the big ball. They dropped the ball. And you know what? I'll say this about the Detroit Pistons. They dropped the ball. However, right, the one thing that I have said, right, I've said this over and over and over again, in this kind of not controversial, but it's the one thing that I feel like I've potentially said that folks be like, but how? Why would you say that? And I have said this. I said that I felt like no matter what team Jello went to, the number one thing that would happen first is that they would send him to the G League to get some burn and get some stuff, right? Because I felt like he got to be rusty. The man ain't played organized basketball in over 3 years in a like real deal game. And so if you take that and you put him in Detroit, and then it was maybe a year, that was a year at that point, right? It's 3 years now, it would have been 2 years. That's still a long time. So maybe they got a bit of a rusty Jello. On that Detroit team, it wasn't speculated that he didn't have the time that he had. Nobody really had the time before the season that that he had this year with the Hornets, training with them, getting some burn in their practice facility. Nobody really had it. If you go back to before last season, there was no preseason. Most gyms was closed. So yeah, you got a good Jello because he probably was hooping a bit, but I wouldn't be surprised if he was a bit rusty in that situation. So in truth, I don't really fault them that much because they probably didn't get prime Jello. They probably didn't see the Jello that we saw, or that, I'm sorry, not we, that the Hornets saw before the season started with them. They probably seen somebody else. Now, what I want you to do is, if you need to, rewind this video. You can go back through and see. Tell me if I'm tripping. If I'm tripping, put that in the comments. AB, I see what you're saying, kinda, but it sounds like you're reaching. You out here on your Stretch Armstrong. But if you feel like I feel, and you know it's real, hit the thumbs up on the video. Appreciate y'all coming back. Hi, AB. Hi, AB. What's up, Dragny? South Carolina in the building. That's what's up. Said it once. I'll say it again. Who would pass a Ray Allen type player up in today's NBA? That's it right there. Who would do it? Do the fire. AB say hi back. I said hi back. Ian Rocks, what's up? What's up? All right. That's what I have for y'all today. We will probably be live. Yo, I got something special for y'all coming up later this week. My man Chris Johnson live will be on the channel. AB say, oh, hi to everybody. So my man Chris Johnson live will be on the channel. I don't know if y'all remember, if you've been rocking for a minute. Chris Johnson live is the one guy. He had the interview we reacted to with Earl Watson, a few different other folks who talked about Melo and watching them play and all of that stuff. He was also the coach of the Seattle Ballers in the JBA, played pro ball. He played in the Jordan. If you ever heard the story about Space Jam and Jordan had the bubble out there when he practiced, and as he was getting ready back, he played in that bubble. I thought Chris Johnson is his brother is the most funniest man on Twitter right now. So he gonna be on the channel on Thursday evening. We're gonna go live for that. So make sure y'all tune in for that. One of the things that I started this video off with, and I want to kind of wrap it up with as well. See if y'all want to get involved on this end here. I said this before. My nephew is blind, and he just found out that his son that he had is also blind as well. And so it's a sad story. My nephew was born cancer in his eye, and then he just had his first son, and then 2 years after him being, you know what I mean, alive, they found out the cancer is now in his son's eye. So it's hereditary. So my nephew is blind, his girl is blind, and then now they're having a kid and they're trying to save his eye. So he's doing cancer treatment and all that stuff right now. So I wanted to put this up here. I believe the link to this video should be in the description. You might have to refresh to get it, but if you can, show them some love. Anything helps, you know what I'm saying? They're not asking for a lot. They just want a little help with helping make ends meet while they're going through this kind of tough time. I sent them some stuff already yesterday. I'm probably going to send some more stuff. If you can, $5, $10, $1, it'll be much appreciated. And that's kind of what I want to end this with today. We'll be going live. As you see, we're going live a little bit more often. So, you know what I'm saying? Make sure you hit the notification bell. Stay tuned. We ain't really got a set schedule, but we're going to pop up on you. You feel me? So you need to make sure that notification bell hit. And we're going to keep the content rolling, man. I think that in today's video, you should have left this video with the understanding that it is confirmed in there that your boy Jello is going to be a Charlotte Hornet next season. And wouldn't be surprised if he was on the roster and not just one of these G League cats. Wait till the preseason start. And if we start to get that Banana Ocho 8-ball corner pocket going loco, it's going to be up and it's going to be stuck. It's your main man, AB the Hero. We getting up out of here. Need more information.